For years, my husband forbade me to set foot in his other house. Every time I asked, his voice hardened, his eyes sharp as knives. That place is mine, not yours. And so, I obeyed. I let it sit in silence, collecting dust in the shadows of my curiosity. But after his death, the lawyer slid the keys across the polished table. His words were precise, deliberate. "It's yours now. Look for his secret." The weight of metal pressed into my palm. Cold, heavy, final. And when I finally turned the key and pushed the door open, I froze. Inside was a life I was never meant to see. Boxes lined the hallway, neat but unlabeled. The scent of stale perfume clung to the air, sweet, artificial, lingering like a lie. And there, on the wall, framed photographs. Not of me, not of us, but of another family. A woman, younger, painted lips and rehearsed smile. A boy, his son, my husband's son. The resemblance was undeniable. His eyes, his jaw, his betrayal carved into the boy's face like a brand. My throat burned, but I did not scream. I did not weep. I simply stood still and let the truth slice through me, cleaner than any blade. I remember the first time I met him. He was charming, deliberate, dangerous in the way fire is, beautiful until it burns you. He promised me everything, a home, devotion, a life no one could shatter. And for years I believed him. I built my life around his rules, obeyed his silences, ignored the cracks in his stories. But love blinds, and blindness costs. The first clue came on a Tuesday. He smelled of roses, though our home carried none. Then the late nights, the unexplained trips, receipts hidden deep in his wallet. One lipstick stain too red to belong to me. I asked once, just once. His answer was cruel, laced with contempt. "You're imagining things." So I stopped asking. Instead, I started watching. Every lie is a thread, and when pulled, the whole tapestry unravels. I did not confront him. That would have been mercy. I let him continue, oblivious to the quiet war I had begun. While he played house in his other life, I studied. Bank accounts, property records, contracts. I built a map of his empire, line by line, until I knew it better than he did. Control is not loud. Control is silent. And I learned to master silence. Step 1, secure the lawyer. I rewrote my will, shifted investments, transferred assets subtly. Piece by piece, what was his became mine. Step 2, gather proof. Photos, signatures, his name on the boy's birth certificate, enough to destroy his reputation if I ever chose. Step 3, wait. Wait for the day when his arrogance would drop him into my hands. Death came first, unexpected but useful. Even from the grave, he handed me the final weapon, those keys. I walked deeper into the house, into the bedroom I was never meant to see. Her perfume still clung to the sheets. In the closet, his suits, his shirts, duplicates of the life he lived with me. Two worlds, identical yet divided. On the dresser, a photo of them together. My husband smiling, free, in a way he never was with me. I stared at it, not with sorrow, but calculation. Because while she had his smile, I had his signature. While she had his child, I had his name. And now, his empire. When she arrived, yes, she came, trembling, clutching the boy's hand. I was waiting in his chair. Her voice cracked, desperate. "This house, it's ours." I smiled, steady, unshaken. "No, it's mine." The lawyer's letter was clear. Every brick, every coin, every secret, legally bound to me. Her face drained as she realized. She was nothing more than a shadow, a mistress with no claim. Her son, illegitimate. Forgotten by the law, he never bent in her favor. I let her rage, let her beg, let her break. And then I gave her the final truth. He loved neither of us, but he left me the weapons. You, he left with nothing. Her silence was the sweetest victory. I walked out of that house lighter than I had entered, not because I had won, but because I had ended the war I never asked for. He thought he had hidden everything from me. He thought his rules, his forbiddance, his lies would shield his secrets forever. But death is a poor locksmith, and keys always find their rightful hand. I locked the door behind me, and for the first time in years, I smiled. Not the smile of a wife, not the smile of a victim, but the smile of a woman who had taken back everything she was owed. Justice is not loud. Justice is silent. And in silence, I finally breathed.